One of the Aaron Austin Show's favorite sponsors is R&J Discount Liquor. We find they have the best selection of bourbons and whiskeys probably in town.
Yeah, make sure you get with Dustin in there. That guy knows his stuff. He'll always point you in the right direction, and everything they got there is always at a good price. It's at Douglas and Hillside. Anytime you need some booze, get on down to R&J. Great food today from Papa C's food truck, Papa C's Barbecue.
Yeah.
I
I had a
appreciate
little
you, brother.
brisket mac. That was good.
I just ate straight brisket today. We went down, didn't we, Annie?
Yeah, you went about a half pound of brisket.
Yeah, we went straight brisket today. It was
It was
delicious.
good. It
Thank
was
you.
yummy.
Whiskey Dick's definitely an Aaron Austin Show favorite. Get out there anytime. They have specials every day on food and drinks. They got happy hour from 3 to 6. And how many whiskeys they got in that place, Aaron?
I think they have the most whiskeys in town, and every Monday you can do any whiskey under $25 a shot for half price.
I think there's 700 plus in that building or something like that.
Probably so. So Mopigs is just north of Weston Central in the old Game Exchange building.
And there's really, you can find a little bit of everything for collectibles, to Pokemon cards, to action figures, to video games. They have a lot of cool stuff in there, and you can also get art by Stephanie Nash. Make sure you check out Mopigs and everything that they got. PK Pest Management. For all your pest control needs, get with Austin or contact 316-305-7108. And it's also fly season, so if you need that fly spray, get with me.
On Tuesdays, you can usually find the Aaron and Austin Show hanging out at the Cowboy Inn. It's one of our favorite sponsors. Every Tuesday they have a open mic there hosted by Jacoby Lee Winter.
So get down and check us out on Tuesday nights and check out the Cowboy Inn all the time.
Angie's Tacos is a longtime sponsor and a good friend of ours. And she's expanding a little bit to that little house in Shamrock.
Follow her on Facebook. She's Wichita EB and Fert the Foodie approved.
So it's got to be good.
Get some.
Go check her out. Be sure you visit the Jukebox on Seneca and Walker. They have great daily drink specials and karaoke and live music on the weekends. Go check out the Jukebox.
Oh, did I turn my phone off? Yeah, I did.
What episode is
I'm going to
this?
share it. It's 205.
205, man.
I'm
That's pretty
Austin.
good.
This is Aaron. We've been doing this forever. We love it. Tribal Roots in today. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
Time and Space and Neon Run. Big show coming up here on end of March at the Hideout. Please come support that. It's going to be an intimate, fun show. Couple of 3 hours of original live music. And we hang out with the bands. We're going to kick it and party here at the Hideout. So I think we're going to do some pre-sales on that too. And I think they're going to give out a few tickets. So that's coming up. There's a Valentine's Day show. What's going on with that Valentine's Day show?
That's Mistress May, Madam May.
Madam May, something like
Yeah,
that.
she does horror movies. So the Hideout, we have a movie screen in there, and we've been really privileged to show some really cool local movies. We showed Shelley Duvall's last movie. We were one of 30 theaters
If you don't know
in
who
the
that
world.
is, it's the lady from the
Shining.
Shining.
Yeah, the mom from The
The
Shining.
lady
Okay.
from The Shining.
Yeah. Her last movie, we were one of 30 theaters in the world to get to show her last film.
So
And,
it's a pretty cool.
Yeah, and Madam May is coming in doing a horror Valentine's, My Bloody Valentine, maybe
Something like that, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a free show,
It'll be cool.
all ages free show. If you
Where's that at?
It's
Here, right here
at the Hideout.
at the Hideout.
Well, we'll show you. We'll show
okay.
you guys before we leave. They showed up pretty close, but there's a venue downstairs, so we got a pretty intimate, cool little 50, 60 person seat venue down there to put on little shows.
That's awesome.
So we have
Yeah, we have a recording studio downstairs, so we can record bands that come and play live. We can do those live recordings for really cheap, so people get recordings for a
Nice.
decent
especially
dollar amount.
bands
It
that
just
don't
helps
have any
everybody promote,
content
you know?
out. If you don't have any content out, it's really hard to spread your name. So you can come film a live show downstairs for pretty cheap, and you can have a video.
The whole world's audio visual right now, you
Yeah.
know, and with our podcast studio, we can record you audio and visual. We have a recording studio downstairs we interface with, and if you come play a show, we were doing these really cool once a month Aaron Austin live with bands.
Yeah, we were doing presents
That would come in.
like a tiny desk initiative. Basically, it was just a live, because downstairs is a big stage in a small room. So you can sell a few tickets on these shows, but we're really more putting on the show for the online audience. So you can broadcast it on 8 platforms.
And for the content that you end up with at the end of the night. I mean, you have a whole show now recorded, audio and visual. You know, so you can clip that show. You can pop out your
And you can release it as a
social
live
media
album
for
if you feel like
months.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had that happen.
Yeah, we were doing that for $500.
Yeah.
I mean,
we brought the nut down because we were able to just keep all the equipment kind of set. You know, we make minor adjustments. It doesn't cost us a whole lot. So.
And then you have options with Phil downstairs. A couple of the bands that did it. I know the Oddballs and Time and Space and.
FTC's down there right now listening to
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah, Flatland Dub Club's downstairs. Right?
I'm telling you, Phil, our sound guy here is a step above. So if you ever need him to mess with some stuff,
he cares. His
time's
he's
available.
On the,
He's
he's
one
on
of
the
those
minutia, man. He's going to do everything possible to make that
He's diligent.
really sound good. Yeah,
I like a diligent sound
I know
guy.
a guy
yeah,
like that.
he does his
Right.
best. You know what I mean?
So before we get too far, just introduce yourselves, guys. Real quick. You weren't ready for that.
My name is Chance McKibben. People in the scene call me Birdman. I'm a member of Tribal Roots.
Nice.
Excellent.
And I'm Rochelle, and I'm also a member of Tribal Roots.
All right. So what are you guys doing, Tribal Roots? Break it down a little bit.
And is there a membership thing? You guys say member of Tribal Roots? or-
Member because it had to be formed into an LLC.
So I got to
course,
get like a
of
weird
course.
burn mark to be a part.
Also,
a
yes,
tattoo.
of course.
One special tattoo.
I think a brand is cooler.
Oh,
That makes you commit.
So then it's also just kind of referred to as a art collective.
Yeah.
So both the LLC and an art collective really refers to anybody that's a part of that as a member. But it's really just a group of friends that was kicking it together and had fun doing that and started having fun doing the art projects for Burns, and then it just kind of
And seem to be super capable of making some really cool things happen. I mean, you guys have a warehouse, and in that warehouse, I have seen it transform a whole bunch of times with different art installations. You guys built these cool like light towers, you know, that we'll have for a little bit, and then they change out. You know, something else
Yep.
comes around. We make a really cool chill pad over here with some pillows, and that change around. You know,
it's
like-
constant layering up and also just changing the experience because it isn't just music.
Yeah.
It's definitely just interactive art and just various experiences within the warehouse that you really have to kind of come be a part of it to understand. all the
Interactive
layers.
art.
Yeah, expand on that a little bit.
That's the way to describe it. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
I think you guys
Interactive
were
art.
one of the. I don't want to. I never know who was the first on the scene, but like having music coincide with like people doing art on scene, I always thought was a really awesome concept.
Yeah.
So like when you see artists painting or whatever their medium is on scene while concerts are going on, I always thought that was kind of cool, and it kind of felt like you guys were at the forefront of doing a lot of that.
Yeah. Locally, maybe. But
Yeah, over the
know what I'm
country,
saying?
no. But
Yeah.
I mean, we're always 6 months to 18
sure.
months behind here in Wichita. I mean,
Oh, big time.
I mean, that's our speed here.
For sure. And that's what inspired us was just all of our travels and the things that we were into, going and experiencing those things and being like, oh man, everybody in Wichita has to experience this with this. Well, you
Should
can't
find
take
this out,
everybody
yeah.
with you, so we're gonna bring it here. You know
Right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
And let people share in that experience with people.
I remember a thing out in California a long time ago when I was traveling around. It was Moon Tribe, and
Yeah, I love them.
and
Yeah.
Moon Tribe on the Rainbow Gatherings. Right, we had Moon Tribe, and Moon Tribe would do this cool thing of like DJs, but there was also like live West African drummers.
Nice.
You know, and it was a rave, but it was also like this experience. I could show up with my djembe and
Primal.
Absolutely.
and be part of the music. That
Well,
I'm
where'd you
hearing
drop
right
there? You'd show up in your what?
now. What?
No, I ain't letting you gloss over that. Would you show up in your djembe? What is
Jim,
it?
it's a drum. It's a drum.
Oh, okay.
Moon Tribe, the Moon Tribe I'm talking about in California. It was like a DJ collective like that, but it was also like really tied into like a grassroots hippie kind of collective.
Sounds cool as fuck.
And they would have West African drummers playing along with their.
The tribal layer to it's
Yeah.
it's very awesome when you
That's
get to
what I'm
have
talking-
that mix. It really pulls you into the music and you really get to experience sacred dance on a whole nother level than just going to a club and dancing.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
especially when you add culture. When you add
Yes.
culture to
Yeah.
anything, there's always like that bit of history to it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more to it there.
And we've had one of the members of Moon Tribe at
You know what I'm talking about?
at one of our events.
Excellent,
so
excellent,
She
excellent.
throws down. She's the
Dela,
baddest little mama.
Well, shout out to Dela from Moon
yeah,
Tribe.
for sure.
I'm not talking to the people that don't know. Excellent.
Yeah.
You always know some cool shit. Aaron is like, they just let dudes with dreads in. Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
yeah.
They kind of do. They kind of do.
So were you guys at the beginning of Tribal Roots? Are you guys
Yep.
lifers? So
Yep.
like when did it cross over? And like what was the initiative? You hanging out with friends, and then when do we go like to a serious with this?
Because
Has it been? What's the year count on that
7
too?
years.
Yep.
And it crossed over exactly at the point where we were running into problems with our local burn scene as far as expressing ourselves as the
Was
way,
it the fire?
with the creative way we wanted to express ourselves and how loud we are. It was just like they have a lot of control.
Well, the giant
elements to
fire
what
wasn't a
they're-
problem. It was just the noise.
That's on them. We do have giant fires.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, it was when I hear burn, I picture some effigy
It
getting
is.
burned.
It's all that.
And
It's
so
all
that-
that. They're pretty wild and they're super fun. But yeah, we just ran into kind of creative limitations with that. But also simultaneously, we're running into like all of the art projects we were building and all the production we were investing in was spilling out of our garages
Needed space.
into our lawn.
Yeah.
And we also live next door to a cop. And the combination, he just like started paying a lot of attention to our house, and he was getting offended at the music. For just a really quick time, we would test the music for 2 minutes,
Oh yeah.
and he'd come
And that was
walking
enough?
over, and
Oh,
we're like,
dude.
we can't be having this. So
Really?
Yeah, it was a big deal.
Like
Yeah.
within the time frames of reasonable noise.
Yeah,
we
no,
he
went
wasn't
through
having
noise
it.
ordinance. we
before
weren't doing
it was
this.
before 9 on the weekdays and before midnight
it
on the
did
weekends.
not matter. He
Midday.
was not having
Really.
it.
Yeah.
Really?
And because
But he's the first one out there mowing his lawn. He's the first one out there
there.
mowing his lawn at 8 o'clock
Oh,
on
yeah.
Sunday morning. Same fucking guy, I
Yeah.
swear.
So he's since moved, but it
Thank
pushed us
God.
to have to get out of that space. I was like, I can't comfortably do any of this here anymore, and you have an officer of the law trying to constantly come over and
Let's say her. Let's say it
knock
like
on
I'm gonna
your
say it.
door.
You won't say I harass you.
I mean,
You were not outside the law with what you were doing. Like he really just
no,
Yeah.
not
He was just
really.
using his power when he was off duty to be kind of
He
a dick.
was just. His wife was probably bitching.
His badge number is no. I'm just joking. But yeah, I mean, it sucks when. I mean, there's even neighbors that do that kind of shit that aren't cops. So I mean, but still.
Yo. So yeah, we just went looking for a warehouse to find somewhere to put it, and we weren't even going to turn into anything more than just rent parties to help pay for the space. But as
Yeah.
soon as you start doing anything, selling tickets, you become commerce. They want you to turn
There's
that
an
into a
entity that you
business,
have to do, yeah.
and it unfolded
It becomes an
to
LLC.
something.
You might as well though.
And it became. We had to switch
If,
from our
if you
burn.
had if you had a following, you might as well.
For sure. We weren't sure what we had at the time. We honestly, this is just like doing what we love, and it's turned into this.
But you had enough people interested that it was worth getting a space to rent out. So obviously
Yeah.
you had some contacts.
That's
that
where I
were
want to
willing.
get at. You
Yeah.
know, like burner energy is burner energy,
Yeah.
and like
But you can't
you
burn
guys
inside
had
a building.
You guys had to elevate a little bit and formalize a little
lot.
bit.
So did you have to kind of change from burning to
Yes.
like more of a dance
Okay.
theme thing?
How many people were involved at that point when you guys incorporated, became an LLC?
So as Treehouse
How-
Camp, it took about 20 of us to put on our camp.
Wow, okay.
But at the point that we just kind of didn't go back to the burn for a while, and turned it into Tribal Roots, there was only 6 of us at the time.
Oh wow, okay.
And then we've since lost one of them just to life choices. But
Yeah, I mean,
now it's
that-
down to 5 of us. So,
Okay.
yeah, it was just kind of
So-
the people. I'm not sure how it landed on just us out of all the Treehouse, but it just did.
Yeah, I'm not for sure either. It just kind of worked out that way.
So who are the 5?
Me, him, Marcus, Akela, and Shay.
Nice. See, I mean, obviously, you guys, it's fell into a nice circle of people that are taking care of it. Because I'll say, from the outside looking in, you guys are doing a hell of a job. Has a lot of following. All your events look awesome. You guys look like you put on a lot of awesome production. And I know Shay, last time he was in here, his music shit that he sets up is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shay tends to elevate.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. He's a lot of
Yeah.
the brain power behind a lot of the creative, like, drive behind
He
it.
got this
Oh,
damn
most
double
definitely.
decker bus now.
Yeah.
Oh, he does?
He got like that big ass bus. If you guys,
You
I'm
guys
sure
know
you
about
guys
it?
know about
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
it's mine as well.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Is it one of those
We're on
like?
that.
Is it one of those like you see in the movie ones with the top is open and you can jump? Or
It's
is
not
it,
like it's not like the old school double decker bus. It's like a
It's like a charter, an old charter
It's
bus.
a
Yeah,
mega,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a mega something. They use
It's
it in
huge.
Disney, like around Disneyland or something, to take tourists back and forth.
so what made you guys buy this bus?
Because it's super
we-
cool. I mean,
it's
why wouldn't you
huge.
buy that
It's
bus?
I would buy
another
that bus.
layer
Awesome.
that we need to take what we're doing in the warehouse and go do it in other spaces.
Oh,
So you like bring your experience to people that are trying to like do the same. That are interested in what you're doing. They like hire you guys to come in and throw a party, kind of.
what is super cool?
You guys are Van Wilder in it. It sounds like.
We have a lot of different ideas for it, honestly. All is gonna just lean towards hosting things with it. The direction to which that goes is pretty wide open right now.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
just
You
had
just know
the
it's
need
cool.
to do this,
Yeah,
and
you
we want
know
a
it's
projection
awesome.
map on it.
We should have
we
this
want to
thing.
add it to the
Well,
experience.
it's already working here.
Yeah. So, and then we had a double decker bus previously, and it was really fun and awesome to give that experience, but it just didn't work with the local
Yeah.
city at the time because it was a food truck, and that was different triggers than.
So this is round 2 on the double.
Different
I guess
licensing.
so.
Yeah, it is. Huh?
Who drives this thing? You?
No, absolutely not.
I'd be so scared. I'd drive that thing.
That's a Shay thing.
I mean, I got a CD. I'll come drive it for you. I'll come drive that bus for you.
Shay will take on a lot of things. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm here, I guess, but I hope you're safe doing this.
I mean, I couldn't even. When he was on the first time, he went through a lot of the specs and a lot of the stuff on that. His sound system equipment's like,
The Element
one
5.
of
I mean,
one
that's
of
stock.
one of like 8 or some crazy shit. And
That's what
It's
really.
one of 2 in North America.
Yep.
yeah, it's
Yep,
one of 2 in North America. I know it's like but even more impressive, like worldwide, is like one of under 10.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's crazy shit for the whole world.
Craftsman made
Yeah.
that PA.
Well, and it's nice when somebody in our humble little town invested some serious money into something
Yeah.
like
For
that.
sure.
Stuff like that gives you instant legitimacy. Like when you try to do things, like because your production's going to be good.
Yep.
We did Pride in the Park one year, and I hired Shay with his Element 5s because we had DJs coming.
Was it NASCAR? At NASCAR?
Yeah.
I remember
right,
that.
right.
I remember
Okay.
that.
Yeah, so I hired him to come in. We had bands coming in, so I had another guy bring in like the monitors and the mics and
Yep.
and the everything else you need for a band, But those Element 5s
It made that music sound so good.
were just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's incredible that we have one of 2 of those systems here in the U.S. We have it here locally in Wichita, running cool shit
For sure.
from a fucking homie-driven.
And it's really
vibe.
that is really what changed the game as far as expanding our market as
Yeah.
quickly as it did. It's like, yes, there was
Well,
the
you can
burner-
sell something that nobody else can offer. Almost,
Yeah, it's just like I think it took all of us by storm. None of
Once
us
you
really
sell
knew.
exclusivity,
he was so smart to
you
invest in
just
that.
add a zero, man. Keep going.
It still kind of blows my mind to this day how many people in this town that are into electronic music and that scene don't know about it.
Yeah, they don't.
don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably not a whole lot. But
so
they're-
I mean,
they're out there.
I will come at you from I'm always the dumb guy in the stands, just having a great time and never knew what chords and equipment
Yeah.
made all this work.
We love you anyway, brother.
Hey, and then you start a show like this, or you do some stuff, and you realize, holy shit, the production of this takes so many people, takes a lot of people working together, and a lot of passionate people to make almost any regular show work, let alone a big festival or rave with multiple acts and multiple things going on. So you get a lot of respect for it. But yeah, most people have no fucking idea, like even what a mic cord is, and I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
dude, I can totally
for-
relate until Shay and them really got into it. And then once I got kind of an eye for it, I can go and look at some of these similar sound systems and be like, I know what that is and I know what it takes to do that.
Yeah, and and you have a lot of respect for a good sound guy, or a guy that knows
yeah.
his equipment.
Yeah.
Props to Phil, everybody.
Yeah. Well, and
Phil
you know,
over
I
here at
mean,
the hideout, man. I'm
this
telling you.
this guy here has been all over the damn country playing music. He's probably dealt with every crazy sound guy that you've ever met. Every
No. All sound guys are crazy. It's just can
true.
we?
or
Well,
Like
you guys have events at the warehouse. You guys have some events
Yes, sir.
coming up, I think.
Yep, we have a couple left of this month, maybe.
Yep, we've got one this
Go ahead, dump 'em.
weekend. And
Why? Are we? Do we lose?
wah, wah,
Okay.
wah, wah.
So you guys hire outside acts, for like national, regional.
I think those are outside acts because I haven't heard of them, right? So
Well, I'm not deep in the EDM scene. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
huge in the EDM scene, but
If you guys ever heard "Watch the Duck," or there's a few.
watch it. You sent that video.
Yeah,
today.
dude, I'm telling you, there's
That was pretty dope.
I like when I love when DJs can mix in with real bands together. That's some shit that comes together.
Yeah,
Something
for sure.
crazy.
Yeah, that's-
when you get like a
that's what
DJ
I-
with a bassist and like a and like a guitar player and even Watch the Duck has a vocalist, which is rare.
That's
But-
kind of what I'm digging right
But
now.
it's
I like
that's
that
some cool
blend.
shit, man. That collaboration,
Like organic sound with
and that's a lot of,
electronic. I like that
and
a
that's
lot,
what
too.
you guys kind of are in the of.
Yeah.
Annie, are we good or no?
Well, we lost the camera, but we see the audio.
Oh, okay. Watch camera.
See
well.
right now.
Oh,
Do us proud.
we lost the rolling. Yeah, that thing's a bitch.
Oh,
All right, we'll let you handle it. I'll leave you alone. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Uh,
I can think of the few times we've had DJs that incorporate like live instruments or vocals, and it like makes your hair stands up.
It does, man. It's something
yeah,
special.
It's profound.
There's a live thing that happens when musicians are playing instruments.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
you can tune in and you can kind of like vibe with them as they're playing, and you catch it. You know what I mean? You tune into the same frequency at a certain point. You know, and that becomes so much more.
I mean,
to it, you know?
it's especially when you can. I always like, real instruments. Piano is one of my favorites, especially.
Me too.
So
Violin.
somebody violin too. Like there's that one girl I've went and seen her. Actually, I can't remember her name right now. It's
Lindsay. or
yes,
something?
yeah, I've seen her, and she actually I actually saw a Flyleaf show that Flyleaf opened for
I
her.
love Flyleaf.
So it was,
Same.
I saw him back in the day.
Yeah, I got yelled at for cussing in this crowd. They're like, this is a.
It's a Christian rock.
I was like, sorry, little girl. I was like,
Yes.
sorry.
I was there.
A cotillion.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it was a great show. They were.
So you
really
saw
cool.
him towering over the.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like grape ape type shit. Like
That's when I learned
because it was
it
just
was,
like 17-year-old girls everywhere, and I was like, am I at the wrong concert? I mean, maybe.
Well, and you saw, I didn't. That's when I learned it was a Christian group because everyone had their hands up and they were
Yeah, I
praying.
didn't know that either.
And then, I mean, if you pay attention to the lyrics after the fact,
I felt like a big dum dum after that. I was
Yeah,
like,
me too. Me
I was
too.
like,
There's
wow.
been some of those like Switchfoot. that did it to me.
Yeah, I was like,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like,
I
this
didn't know
is Christian. I'm like,
what was?
Sneaky,
and I'm like
sneaky.
giant over all these. I felt like such an idiot. But whatever. Yeah, I still jammed out the concert. It was a great concert, but they were. I got another one that hit me the same way. It was I can't remember. It was not. Can't remember what they're called now. Sorry, but they were a Christian. They turned out to be they came out with like Power Man 5000 around that time. They were. God, what the hell was the name of that band?
I am not up to date on my Christian.
They're all
Yeah.
no.
right.
Everybody from our age could at least be a little happy. Green Day killed it at the Super Bowl show.
Nice.
I heard about it on the radio.
Hey, Green Day's still a staple for our youth, in my opinion.
Yeah, I used to jam the.
And they still played American Idiot right in your face
There you go.
on that show. So I mean, good for them.
I saw them be edited a little bit.
Well, they would be.
Look, I'm the guy. I don't watch football. I don't really care for Bad Bunny rap, and I don't actually care for Kid Rock either. So I just kind of like made French dips with my family and like just hung out.
How
You
weird
know what
is
I mean?
it that
I don't.
that we're choosing
I watch
so
all- Not another game going on. I don't understand having an
No.
event.
Well, they would just
coinciding.
it was a protest of a non-English speaking artist at
heard
our
about
Super
that.
Bowl.
But he's an American citizen.
That doesn't make any.
And if that was the problem, we've had other non-American citizens.
Everybody hated
that
Kendrick
have
Lamar
done the
last
damn
year
show.
too. So I mean, you can't please nobody.
Everybody hates everything.
Yeah.
I wish everybody could just see the bigger picture on it all, though. 'cause
Yeah, right?
They
I
really
mean-
can't. They're just in
But
the.
that's it.
But they don't
We
realize that
can't see a bigger
if you really just
as
look
a
at what the Super Bowl does, it takes the top artists that are on Spotify that are getting the most views and puts them in the Super Bowl show every year. It really, if you look at all the shows they booked over the last 5 years, all of those artists were top 3 recording artists on Spotify and on social media at that time.
Huge.
So that's what they picked.
Huge.
So guess what? Bad Bunny was the most viewed halftime show ever. Whether you hated it or not, they
Yeah.
did an alternate one. It still was 135 million people watch that fucker. I watch this game. I watch the show. I don't care. The production for me is like I said. Now that I'm been behind the scenes a little bit, it's just cool to watch like how they make all that work.
They go all
Yeah,
out.
it's
Yeah,
pretty much
it's
grand
amazing
as it gets.
how they. I mean, they was floating Beyonce's ass or Rihanna's pregnant ass around like a year ago. So like, it ain't easy to make all that shit work. So I always am in awe of the production.
Yeah.
and they got to wheel that shit in and off in 20 minutes. So I mean,
Well,
you
the
guys,
production's everything.
you
I mean,
guys go places. You set up all your equipment. It's pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
a lot.
and I'll tell you, it's kind of the same. That EDM market production is a lot. That's why arts kind of factors into this a lot, and you guys play into that quite a bit. Are these local artists that are coming in building your installations at the warehouse?
We have built most of our installations ourselves.
Just by the team, by the like 5
For the most
man
part, yeah.
team?
We got art grants through Burns and stuff. Some of it was like Equilibrium, which was a flow fest that came through some years back. Super badass. They hired us to do their staging for that, so we took all that money and just poured it into making the stage for their.
What you got to do is always
event.
pour it back in your own business.
For
That's how it
sure.
always
That
what I
we've
do.
still
Yeah.
been doing it. You know,
Yeah,
it
dude,
looks
it's
like
10
we
years
have
of
a
that.
lot,
It's
but
10
all
years of
just
that.
It's putting it back in, so
Yeah.
the experience keeps leveling up for people. And I think like you could probably take a look at what we do and see that. Like, we're not taking a bunch of money and spending it on our lives. It's getting fed right back into that vision to build it up and have something
Well, I think
inspiring for
I think
everybody.
your following sees that easily.
Yeah.
Because you guys are always doing new and innovative shit.
Yeah.
You're always trying to like change the experience for your people, so you ain't giving them the same experience all the time. You guys are even going on location now. When did it happen that I'm taking this? Like people hiring you, we're going out to the woods. I've seen you guys all over the fucking place, next to rivers and shit.
Y'all have cool events, man. Y'all have cool events.
I never know because a big friend of mine and a shout out to him. We ain't gonna go too hard. Is I still miss Tad like a motherfucker. He was a big part of Tribal
for
Roots.
sure.
He sponsored this show and I loved the man. He never got quite the justice he
big
deserved.
supporter.
But I followed him, and so I saw a lot of the cool outdoor shit. You know, when did you guys start doing like let's go out to the fucking woods and do some hippie shit?
So it's from aside from burning, when we became Tribal Roots and Boom Audio was the production aspect of that, to make us able to keep Tribal Roots going because there's no money to be made in that. We started renting out the production, and so other
makes sense.
festivals that wanted our production was hiring us out. So we would just go wherever they were, and that was pretty much all over the Midwest.
And so you could take friends and get paid too because
Yeah.
they needed help. You
Yep.
needed help.
For sure.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So what's the coolest thing you guys got into doing that? Because I've seen some pictures. You guys were doing some. You guys, I mean, you guys were out in the deep woods and rivers in the background and
Yeah.
stuff. I was like,
Pretty
what?
amazing stuff.
Yeah, I was like, and I saw all the setup too. So they brought everything out there. They would. I mean, we move our podcast around a little bit, and it's a pain in the butt. So I can only
Such a
imagine.
pain.
But they need a trailer.
Yeah, I can't
Like
even
a big-ass
imagine.
trailer to make it.
I can't even imagine.
Yep. I don't know. I think probably one of my favorite events that we did. They were all unique to themselves, but I really liked Infrasound. It's a real homie fest. Really there for the culture,
A
bass
smaller
music.
festival.
Man, I wouldn't even know how many. I don't know.
Are any of these recurring?
I'm gonna
that
guess
you
there's
do?
probably 3,000 or
I
4,000
was
people.
gonna
that do
say
that.
up to
It's not-
5.
But
Is it ticket sales on those things, or
Yeah.
are they
Yeah, oh yeah.
nice?
but that to me is a smaller festival.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
no,
like,
for sure.
Yeah.
Like 3,000 to
Well-
4,000 people. That's a great festival. That's honestly kind of a sweet spot of
Yeah.
a festival.
Yeah,
To where the vibe is right. It's
I
not
dig it.
overblown.
yeah.
We're not selling $4 bottle.
Well, you got
bottles.
weird. You
We're-
got weird bros there. You keep all
Yeah.
the weird bros out.
I'm saying that every festival starts out really cool and homespun,
Yeah.
You know, and then there's a point in the growth to where it tips over, and then it becomes kind of commercial and kind of overblown.
You
Well,
know, I
you-
kind of
and
wonder.
we're doing $4.
Well, the thing is,
waters.
you
We're
get to
doing
well, you
crazy
get to
things.
well that I hope you don't get to that, but eventually it does get to where, I mean, the people that put on this shit are trying to make a little money off
Well,
of it.
and I get
mean,
it. I do understand.
I think
it,
it's
but,
probably
like,
more when you have to start asking for investors and their say and opinions, and you have to start worrying about getting
That sucks
the
when-
return on money.
Yeah.
So-
when you're just worried about yourself, I feel like, you know,
It's better if you can self-fund them.
So I think that's the point, right?
yeah.
I think that when you grow this festival organically, we get to a certain point to where it's like, shit, we have a lot of people that want to come to this festival now. This is going to get a lot bigger. Can I have some sponsors to keep things relatively the same? And I don't know that everybody's on that trip. I think that people want to get investors. Can I add a zero to my paycheck?
Yeah.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Everybody needs $1 to do these things because one, all these things do not happen for free.
I get
But
it.
two,
Oh.
yeah, and two, you want to, like he's trying to say, is you want sponsors that are in with your vibe and are not trying to, control it.
Yeah.
I
But-
want to keep the vibe of a
But
festival alive.
but you're
I've
always
seen it
reaching for any
overgrow.
dollar to make sure that you can keep doing what you're doing. So it's a fine line to walk when you're looking for sponsors.
And for
stuff.
me, like, one of the biggest things that I'm into all this for to begin with is the rebellion against all that, the system at large,
Yeah.
basically. Like,
it.
so to come into this and turn it into industry and have to work through that has been the hardest thing for me ever.
Yeah, it sucks.
Ever.
I know
But
what
at the
you
end of the
mean.
day, you
I
guys
know.
deserve it. You deserve it for your
Well,
hard work.
But like,
And somebody's gonna take that
Where,
or they
where do
won't.
we
So
we
why not
cap
you
it?
guys?
Where do we cap it though? To keep the vibe of the thing original.
You just
You
have
know,
to have
like-
I think the original people have to buy into trying to be part of the corporate part of it too. Because if they end up selling it, then it goes crazy.
I couldn't imagine selling my vision. Like, it's
So-
not.
Yeah,
it's,
there it is.
The intention behind it is it has to stay pure and it has to stay integrity, or it stands for nothing that it started for.
That's
That part right there.
That's how we.
I can't
run
lose
this
that in
show.
this,
There's-
or I won't want to do it.
There's a vibe of the festival that started out day one, and if that vibe isn't preserved through the growth of the festival, then it kind of doesn't seem
Then-
like we did anything at all.
Exactly.
And that's
So
and
that
that's
is
what
the
I'm
fine
saying.
line. It's hard
That's
to.
what I'm
It
trying
is.
to say.
But and like I said, at the end of the day, none of these cables run themselves. None of these people
Yeah.
show up by themselves. You got to pay them. They move doing all this production and editing and artwork and stuff. None of it is free.
None.
And not a one
So-
goddamn thing.
so-
And you want to
Not at
pay
all.
people. And you want to pay people for all of their hard work. So you get
And how much you think they deserve.
yeah,
That part gets hard too.
That's the hardest part because they don't ever get what they deserve.
They don't, and it's just
It's
like
the same with music. I've learned in the music industry, working with Aaron and trying to work on promoting shows this year. God damn it, nobody gets what they deserve in the art
Guys,
industry.
it's the same thing with this podcast.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
we have sponsorships. We have some very wonderful sponsors.
Oh, we couldn't do it
that
without you.
that contribute to us every month. Okay, and they pay the bills for us to come and do this. You know, if they did not, this would come out of our pockets, and we would not be sustainably
Yeah,
able
it's
to
not
do it.
Or it'd be a lot shittier.
You know, like, yeah, or it'd be terrible. I will tell you right now that every money that we take in, we spend
Yep.
on the show.
for sure.
Yeah, it-
None of us is making any money on
all
this,
these,
man.
all the,
That's
and,
not it.
and everything in Wichita. I feel like when it comes to Tribal Roots, the Aaron Austin Show, Humble Greatness, a bunch of
Nest
people,
Records,
a bunch of
a
people. I mean, sometimes you probably, you're happy if you break even, or if enough people show up to at least make it worth your while. But to me, it's worth it just because I love it.
For
So,
sure.
so
That's kind of the point of art, I think.
right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and you guys have done this for so long. I mean, like,
yeah. You guys have really cornered the market on
Well,
raves in this.
I don't
town.
know how we've lasted
You
this
guys have
long.
done it
It's
for a very long
scary.
time. It's
It's
amazing.
been scary, even through COVID.
I was
even
going to
through
say
the
through COVID
pandemic.
and everything.
Yeah, how do you like?
Oh,
how,
man,
how is
that's
the?
a nightmare,
Can I make a joke real quick? Like, can we imagine like 6 foot distance raves like after COVID? Like everybody's like 6 foot away from each other, there's just gaps in the whole room,
Everybody got a suit full of pool noodles.
and fucking masks
Those
on.
were wild
And
times.
can you, dude, we all wore masks like fucking idiots. You remember that shit?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I got jammed with that poison. Y'all take that shit?
No, I did not.
No, I
You know how I got conned into taking the COVID vaccination.
Well, the
Your jo-
pressure's
your
there
job.
for people. Jobs.
No, I couldn't go to an Incubus concert
Oh,
at the Rave.
I know exactly which one
So
you're talking about.
you got the jab for Incubus.
Yeah,
Dang, that's fun.
that's fucked up, right?
So I thought Burning Man was going to make that a thing, and I went down this whole rabbit hole in my mind of like, how dare you?
That's
Traitors.
The sad thing is,
Kinda.
the sad thing is, 3 years ago, talking like this, you'd be crazy. But
Yeah.
now, if you read the CDC report, you realize that was literally nothing, and it probably
You
is gonna
know, the
hurt
masses
it.
got to catch up to us conspiracy theorists. And they are. As of
So-
late, they really are.
Especially, my favorite thing that people are becoming woke to is all the bullshit that they put in our food.
For sure.
Like, how long are we going to let the same building give fresh food to everyone else and poison America? In the same building, like
you ain't
Kellogg's,
wrong. You ain't wrong.
Kellogg's will make a good cereal with 8 ingredients that they send off to everybody else,
To Europe.
and
Yeah.
then we get the shit that's got like 8 things that are banned globally.
Have you had the naked Doritos?
I
I've heard of
have,
'em.
I've spent largely about 10 years of being angry at how the American public isn't waking up and
To
caring-
anything.
to any of it, and not caring if you don't give a shit about what you're putting in your body, and they're actually actively trying to
We just-
poison you.
Yeah.
How? I mean, what else is going to get you pissed off?
Why do you think that is? Why do you think we do that?
Because they divide us with the states. That's
Well-
how they do
well,
it. That's how they control
It's
us, guys.
misinformation at the
Yeah,
end.
every state,
Convenience.
every state's a state, so everybody gets to draw their own lines. There's different laws. They get to keep us. They hurt us like cattle with that bullshit. No, we can't, because the biggest scare of any government of the world is the unionization of the public.
Absolutely.
That France and all them other countries got it figured out. When they fuck them over, they show up and protest. In this country,
Well, you
can't.
cut the head off that queen, and they kind of remember that.
Well, the thing, you can't really do it. You can't really do that here because you have all these like these marginalized protests in multiple states that kind of amount for nothing.
Man,
It's not the same.
I have very good friends of mine that are fucking MAGA, and we fight, but we realize that politics aren't the most important thing. I still
Well, if you have
love you
any
like a
sense,
brother, but like
Some
at the
Republican
same
things
time,
work
I'm
and some
just kinda
Democrats
like,
things work. It's not all one side.
it's not on one side. There's
At
a bunch
all.
of minutia in there, but like at the same time, man, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like,
But they're-
where do you draw a line, and where do you?
I just listen to what they say and what makes sense. Like a lot of people, like the Kennedy guy, they hated him. They thought he was crazy, and now all the food stuff he
crazy.
said
He's
was
crazy,
completely
but,
right.
like-
All the food stuff he said was completely right. All that red dye horse shit they've been feeding.
Well, I'm
him.
witnessing people unable to take genuine, accurate information out of somebody's mouth simply because they're on this team.
Yeah,
so
dude,
they
quit
say.
quit making teams.
Like, hey,
That's weird.
this has nothing to do with that.
This is
health
just-
is health.
just
Whether or
real.
not that comes out of their mouth or their mouth, those things in our food is not good for us.
Yeah. We
What
should not
does left
have-
or right have anything to fucking do
Straight
with
up.
it?
We should not have really simple things with like 19 ingredients.
Right.
Like there's a guy
Yeah.
right now. If you watch on Reels, he'll go and take a normal meal that you do with your like tacos or something, and he'll add up all the ingredients on the American side. And by the time you get done with it on just a normal meal, it's like 700 fucking ingredients of
Yep.
bullshit that don't even matter.
Yeah.
And then you go look at it on the rest of the other country, and there's 3
And then
ingredients.
if you go to the other countries and actually experience it, then you come back into this country and eat our food.
Get sick.
It's blatant.
yeah, you
Oh,
get
yeah.
sick.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
The bread here is not even fucking bread.
I've
It
heard
doesn't
that.
even mold
Yep.
anymore.
Yep.
Someone find me a moldy piece of fucking bread.
Y'all remember when bread molded?
Yeah.
If you How long are we gonna be? It's weird that we don't all come together and be like, "Come on, guys."
That's what I'm saying. If those things haven't brought us to the point of
Well, pedophiles
anger,
don't even bring us to the point.
then-
We're just like, well, elect them. Should be fine.
There's nothing right now that can break it down.
Yep, I'll check
you know?
that box.
Yeah, dude. We can't even like out of all the Epstein files and all the stuff that's getting released and all the stuff that's coming to light that we kind of knew and all the stuff. Still, like as we become, all this information comes in, nobody's suffering any consequences for any of it, other than Diddy. I don't know who's been to jail. Name another motherfucker went to jail for. Now you got. Thousands of hours of footage, and he's like, "No, there's no footage now. There's no
So
thousands of hours of footage, and now there's no footage."
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's pretty.
Come on, man. He went on the Joe Rogan show, and there's no footage now. And Joe was like, "There's no footage at all now." You said there was thousands of hours of footage.
I think we went from watching reality TV to living reality TV.
It's weird.
100%.
It's weird how much, how deep and
we
sick
are
it
in
goes.
a misinformation age. We're in misinformation. You know,
can't
to
believe shit.
where if you believe any kind of wild, crazy thing, there are probably facts and statistics made up by some crazy ass
sure.
organization to back you.
It's on
There's
the, it's on the
anything
internet.
out there
Yeah.
that you need
There's
to
everything.
prove your
So-
point, whatever.
It'll
So,
mirror you.
so
Yeah,
what it
mirror
means
you.
is
100%.
that nothing means anything.
Exactly.
Well, that's what I tell people.
Nothing matters.
If
Nothing
your
matters.
social media is negative and it's crazy and it's full of crazy shit,
I'm-
it's because you. With my friends that do not live here in this state.
Yes,
So
same.
I will tell everyone 1,000,000 times over, your social media platforms reflect your own doing. So if you follow and chase all that bullshit, you won't get all of it. I fucking mute all that
Mine's
shit.
peaceful. I
Me
come
too.
to my Facebook
Mine's
page
fun.
and it's the
Mine's
things I want
great.
to see.
Mine's great. Mine's full of great bands doing new shit. Great people like you guys doing new stuff. Like mine ain't full of all that. I get some of the funny ones when funny shit happens.
I'm
Yeah, I
hearing
made
a
it
lot
a
of
point to
talk
change my
now. I mean,
algorithm.
there's a
And we got to be involved. Yeah, I got to be involved in the world just because I'm part of it.
Man,
So there's always jokes
I
to be
play
made.
with it. I play with it. All right,
There's
blah,
How about that?
And then like
It's pretty funny.
I spent a very long time being non-political.
Yeah,
so
for
I
sure.
got people on right and left, extreme right and left. I got a bunch of people on there. So if I just say something that isn't partisan, but I just say something, what about it? Then they just sit there and fight.
Well, you got to
Yeah.
do the, you gotta do the do the Tanganyika Wildlife nailed this. What they did was a girl took trash, dumped it into a trash can, and then dumped it back out on the floor while she was doing a promotion, and everybody was like, "The fuck? Why'd you
What?
fucking pick up all that trash? Just dump it out on the floor?" So the comments. Brrrr,
There you go.
I was
Now
like,
her
"That's fucking
post.
brilliant."
Now she
She
engaged.
trolled her own
That's
fucking post.
funny.
I was like, "This is fucking brilliant." So now, then they have a great. We're working on a show with Tanganyika Wildlife. We've been there once. Got to meet their owner. It was a fun show. I'm trying to go meet Mars Potato Jones, which is a pygmy hippopotamus. And
I've seen him.
They do a show with it. I mean, they have a lot of with him. And
Cute.
so we're trying to
super
do.
cute.
And Tanganyika's trying to do this like interactive thing is kind of their new thing. But I was. and they would just do something goofy while they were talking.
Yeah.
And then everybody would be like, "What? Why the fuck did you just pick all that shit up and put it in the
That's
trash
what we
can
wanna get into
and then
next
dump it
about
on the
humor.
ground?"
Right. Yeah.
Like that's hilarious, and it was
Yeah.
a beautiful way to like just troll. And I will say, if you're ever trying to help an algorithm for anybody, is comments are the best.
Yeah, for sure.
Like is great. It share is even a little bit better, but like comments blows shit up.
I got a couple haters on my comments.
Just a couple. You
Just
ain't
a
doing
few.
I got a
right
couple
then.
haters on my post.
I feel like that's cool.
I
I think
feel
you're
like
doing
I
good.
should
Yeah.
buy
Yeah.
them like Christmas cards.
For
and shit.
sure.
Like thank
Keeping
you.
your life going.
Yeah.
Thank you for engaging on my content. You know,
You
like,
should.
And we,
here's
That's a good
here's a $15 card to Applebee's.
and we've had
You
people
know,
come at
Have 'em
us.
on the
We've had
podcast.
people come at
Yeah,
us.
right.
We've
I
tried.
love it. I love
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh, wait, your mics are live. Hold on, your mics
Perfect.
are live.
Perfect. We're back.
We're back.
We're back. If you haven't heard us for a sec,
y'all.
get fucked. It's not easy to produce a
Well,
show.
hurry up before it does it again.
Oh, we're back? For real?
Yeah.
So, are we back with cameras and everything?
Put everything back. Go.
So go ahead. We're getting towards the end of it here, guys. Go ahead and promote anything. New shows coming up.
have
Anybody
some
can buy
shows.
tickets. Anybody wants to do shows with you, give us the whole shooting match because and me and Aaron got to make it out to one of these Tribal Roots shows. Soon.
Yeah, please do.
I cannot
I really
wait.
want
I haven't been to one yet. So Shay was going to tell me because I love hip hop. So
All right.
he
That's
was going
good
to
to
let
know.
me know when there was like a DJ that was kind of in that groove. But shit,
I love
don't give a fuck. I ain't waiting
1940s
forever.
jazz.
Yeah, right.
Didgeridoo. He's got. A
So here we
guitar.
go. Lucid
way.
is easily the best hip hop artist coming from Wichita.
He's not really hip hop. He's house,
I
but
think you might be talking about a different
Different
Lucid,
person?
maybe.
Maybe
hip
different.
hop. Hip hop. I don't. We'll have to hit you up on. The
There,
next one
there's an
coming up.
artist from Wichita
Named
Really?
currently
Lucid.
making
Really?
waves out
Yeah.
in LA.
That's
Oh,
hip
no
hop.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the best hip hop artist probably that ever came
We
out.
had
of
him on
Wichita
our
so far.
show. That's why. That's why
okay.
we're talking about.
He's
that.
in. I think.
I don't think
Nevada
it's the
now.
same
No,
Lucid.
the
This
guy
is
we're talking about
easily
is
not
from
the
St.
same
Louis.
person.
Yeah.
Easily not the same person.
Not it.
No flutes happening there.
Dude, that's funny.
Awesome,
yeah.
right though?
Right.
But guys, we would
Great
love to
day.
come and like we'll do clips and just hang out.
Yep.
Like I want to come get the rave all on me.
Sounds
It
fun.
sounds sweaty.
Like that.
Well, you can go to our website at tribalrootscollective.com. I suggest following us on Facebook, Tribal Roots. Go to our events and check those out. Click follow or going. We have a house music show, Tony Parmesan, this Saturday, the Halloween or
What's that show cost?
Valentine's Day.
And the building's gonna look really cool for
What's that show
show.
cost? What can we get in that show for?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I would say probably $30-$35.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
nothing crazy.
And we're
So
creating a really cool vibe.
If we
for
buy
Valentine's
before,
Day.
do we get a? If we can get tickets before,
It's a
like
little
$5.
bit. It's a little bit
like
cheaper.
$5 cheaper.
It goes up day of at the gate. Yeah.
But so that's with all the shows. Where's the best place to buy tickets for Tribal Roots?
On that website.
Yep.
So your website?
The website. Well,
It's Eventbrite. The website will take you to Eventbrite, so you can go straight to Eventbrite and
It'd be better just hitting you up. You got a ticket for them, right?
yeah, that's how I do.
You guys just hit
the-
you guys up.
the plug.
Sometimes like if you got the paper tickets, they are better for. They don't. Well, the people don't have to pay the fees, and you guys get more of the
Yeah,
money.
we don't really do hard copy tickets. We just do door sales or online.
Well, can I suggest something? Don't raise the door price because you know Wichita's crazy. They don't buy pre-sales,
No,
and
they
let
don't.
them come in for the same amount, so you get all the money.
Yeah, for sure.
So because you
And
know
it-
Wichita, they buy day of.
No, they do.
Yeah,
they
big-
really
They do,
do.
man.
Big time.
It is.
Anybody that's promoted
2/3
one
your
show
town.
in this town,
yeah.
there ain't a motherfucker's promoted a show in this town. Don't
And
ma-
it's really bad since COVID. So
bet.
it's just like
especially your shows
that
on a
changed it
Friday.
up, too.
You could not sell one single pre-sale and sell your show out
no,
on a Friday.
it's scary.
Doesn't it happen?
That's the truth.
It happens, dude. You could literally not sell one pre-sale, and then Friday, every motherfucker's there. You can't even hardly.
We're
get-
lucky the base scene, they show up from out of town. So they always make sure they secure their tickets. So
Well, they coming in from out of town. They want to make
they
sure
do.
they got a spot.
So
right? Yeah.
for those
they're
shows,
invested.
we feel
They're
pretty good with it.
invested.
Yeah.
So anybody from out of town, what do they got to do to if they want to be a part of Tribal Roots, or they hit up your website as well?
Yep, just
Well, the
website
website, I
or
think
through
so.
most people probably through social media is where they find that the events are going on. So Instagram or Facebook, but then that, like I said, takes you to Eventbrite. Starting from Ravenscoon on though, we switched to ticketing company to support more of a independent ticketing agency.
Oh, cool.
So the people that run that are like in our scene and they're
That's
working
better.
on our first. So
Less
Who is
fees.
that? Who is that? Who's
the
that?
ticketing company, they see
The ticketing
that's
company.
what it's
Yeah.
called. Yeah.
Less fees.
And they're
Excellent.
their
It is less
customer
fees.
service
Less fees.
is amazing, and like we're pretty
We
happy
use
with it so far.
e-tix here, but if there's a local option,
Yeah.
Anything's great for less fees because guys, you want the
just
you want
local.
you want the bands and you want the venue to make the most of the money. Fuck
For sure.
Fuck that third party
Yeah,
company.
fuck them.
So
Yeah,
They
fuck
don't
them.
need it. They don't need it.
shout out to everything Tribal Roots. Get with the Aaron and Austin show on everything. We're closing this out right now.
Rochelle
Thank you,
Chance,
guys.
thank you guys so much for coming out, man.
Appreciate you
I really appreciate
Get with
it.
all their shows.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.